Ain't nobody out here claiming perfection. You know, I'm saying, and all I'm really saying is if we want to see something better, we got to try to be something better.
And check this out. I want to ask you a question. In your neighborhood, how many people has provided you with resources that you can use? We have the proper resources, bro, that you can use. All you gotta do is pull up and let us know what you need. If we don't already got it, we're gonna do the footwork and find it. So we not only trying to, you know what I'm saying, stop the bullshit, we also trying to provide you with some things that can take your mind and send you in another direction away from the bullshit.
Real shit.
We got resources, bro. You ain't gonna find out what we got until you come and see. If you don't like what we got, you don't like what we saying, the same way you walked in the door, you can walk out free. No harm done. No love lost. You know what I'm saying? Don't nothing come to a failure but a motherfucker that don't try.
That's it.
Man, come give it a try, man. You can even come speak. It don't have to be on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. We could just chop it up.
We can chop it up, bro. If anybody want to know how we can stop it, the bullshit with my hood, come get at me. I get at the proper dudes from my hood that has authority, and I see if I can make it happen. That's not a choice I can make happen by myself. But I am in connection and communications with enough homies to make it happen. Man, we ain't got to keep on living like this, bro. We ain't got to keep on doing this shit. It's time to do something different. It's time to generate some bread in Compton, bro. We got job resources, man. We got housing resources. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got so many different resources, bro. And the cold part about it is the people in Compton ain't even coming to utilize it. It's the outsiders that's coming in here getting all our resources and making it work for them. Because y'all got too much pride and too selfish to come in and ask a supposed to be homie for some help. Man, grow the fuck up, man. Man up. Man up, man. We here for you. We here for you, man. And we ain't got no hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Ain't no money in this shit. Motherfuckers is really taking they time and love and they name, you know. And I know that some people might feel like, you know, whatever you feel. But this whole reason we sat down and rushed in here today was really out of love, you know, because initially when the conversation started coming my way about, you know, the party, I was angry. I was angry. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, maybe it's a way to see it from other people's perspectives, in the sense that
you have to.
In order to move forward, my love got to be bigger than your anger or your frustration or your hate or your disappointment. I extend my love across the board. Like I said, when I used to do a lot of things in my section, like I said, we had the youth center, but I also did things over there. You know what I mean? And I'm probably one of very few people that get the opportunity to really have gotten to see young people grow or young people have that experience like that, you know. And who I am, I never flip the switch like be fake. You know, I'm coming over here. Oh yeah, they be over there. No, I'm not built like that. And I know how all of this stuff started with Kurt. I know how I knew Kurt. You feel me? Like I was there. I mean, I was around. I was involved. But my heart breaks for what I see. It's 20 years now. How many funerals? How many homies gone? On both ends. There are no winners and losers in these situations. If you think it is, go ask the parents, the mamas of somebody that was killed, and ask her how she feel. Ask a mother of somebody that was killed in that so-called war, how she feel. Sit down and let her talk to you. Let her express how broken she is. Take that. For the love of your homie. Go sit down with your homie that lost. She don't want to see you still doing this. I can guarantee you, she don't want to see you still doing this. She'd rather you live for him, not die for him or kill for him. She'd rather you grow for him. Keep his memory alive in a positive way. And I know that y'all probably thinking these niggas is old, they out of gas. I know that's what you think. But I guarantee you, if you make it a few more turns around the sun, you're going to start thinking the same way. If you hit that yard and you get a chance to really start thinking, your mind going to change.
Hey, I got a serious question. I'm 55 years old. I've been doing this shit since I was 9. But I got a serious fucking question I want to ask myself. How many of you dudes that went and visit the nigga that you claim you love gravesite? How many? When was the last time you went put some flowers on his grave? I just went and chilled. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, ain't too many. But you out here pushing that bullshit that you love. You out here, yeah, this for woo to woo to woo to woo to woo to woo. But you ain't went one time to the grave site since he got buried. And that's on both sides, bro. Come on with that bullshit, man. Nigga gotta see past the bullshit, bro. Nigga gotta get over that shit. Cause it ain't gonna get it's gonna get worse before it get better. Because y'all too scared to stand up and speak your mind. Don't talk what the next motherfucker put in your mind. Talk what you feel in your heart and in your own mind. See, a lot of niggas is influenced by another motherfucker. Peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? But you wanted to talk that I'm a real nigga shit. No, nigga, you ain't no real nigga. Cause a real nigga gonna stand on what he believe in is his heart. You know right from wrong, and you know this bullshit is bullshit. You know this shit should have been nipped in the bud. So, you know what I'm saying? Me and my nigga Casper, me and my bro, we trying to nip this shit in the bud, man. We trying to go back to the basics where all the Comptons got along, where everybody, it was nothing but love, bro. Where you didn't have to walk around, you know what I'm saying, worried about, you know what I'm saying, now you can't walk with your kids no more, bro. You can't walk your kids to school, and your kids' school is 4 fucking houses down from your house. You gotta drive your kids to school 4 houses down because you don't know who out there lurking.
And it's usually us. It's usually black on black. Usually, you know. And then, if you got kids, if you ain't teaching this to your kids, then you know better. If you ain't sitting down with your son telling him, yeah, man, you know, when you turn 15, 14, you next. If you ain't throwing your kids to the wolves, because that's what you will be doing, then that means you know better. I know you trying to raise your kids in better areas. I know you want your kids to see something different. But you got to be a part of that. You gotta at least stop promoting it. Fuck it if you don't want to come and sit down because you don't want your face behind it. You know, you still want to hold some kind of, you feel that's your reputation. I mean, not like that, but shit, I feel like my reputation is solid as a motherfucker. I feel like his reputation is solid as a motherfucker. I'm going to put mine on the line. The dudes that's been coming in here, solid as a motherfucker. Names don't get no heavier. But, I mean, if you feel that your reputation is too big, that's cool. But just don't keep promoting it. Just don't keep pushing it. Just don't keep the internet beefing. Because at some point or another, you're going to wake up. Hopefully. And when you do, you're going to wish you hadn't fucked with it. You're going to wish that you wasn't a part of wiping us out. And when I say us, I'm talking about us black people.
Blacks.
Us.
Period. So, man, basically what we saying, man, is together we stand, divided we fall, man.
All day.
You already know. Everybody is against us, man. That's why the name of this brother thing is Against All Odds, man. We've been up against it since day one. And we still here. The only people hurting us is ourselves. We're our own worst enemy. And until we wake up and realize that, bro, we're going to keep on losing good people. And most of the people that we lose don't even be a part of the problem. It's always the dude that you least expect they go. But the motherfucker that always started the shit and always in the middle of the shit always seem to get away. Never go to jail, never do anything. Nothing, never bad never happened to him. It always happened to everybody that's around him. So y'all better wake up and start paying attention to who you allow in your circles. Man, if a motherfucker ain't trying to, if like 50 Cent said, I'm not talking to a motherfucker that can't teach me nothing.
That's real. And we come from a line of people that have been through a lot in this country. You feel me? A lot. Whether it's oppression based on civil rights, whether it's oppression based on the court system and motherfucking law enforcement, redlining, all these different things that we've had to overcome and deal with. But none of us saw the ultimate trick was being created for us to eventually hate each other enough to wipe ourselves out. And that's really, man, that's what all of this shit is about. Trying to make you aware of what's really going on. What's really going on is the South and the Tanners really don't have no beef. What's really going on is real programming has been created that allowed for us to start thinking that any incident that go on, that this life is worth taking, my life is worth giving up to the prison system because of a belief of a block that we don't own nothing in, we usually now at this point don't even live in. That's a hell of a trick. But it is a trick. It's an ultimate mind fuck that you really at war with your brother because of where he lived or where he grew up at or where his grandparents was able to afford a home at. And so because of that violation of him being able to having to live there or grow up there, and I don't just blame you. I was in it. You feel me? I fell into the same trick. I did. I understand where you at. I understand where you coming from. I understand being in the middle of the storm and not knowing how to get out. So I'm not never saying say fuck your hood. I'm not never saying that. You're going to always be Girch from Santana. I'm going to always be who I am. It is what it is when it comes to that. But we don't have to kill each other. This is a fucking proof right here. We laugh and clown all the fucking time about all kind of random bullshit.
Every day.
So it is so practical. It's more practical than you think that it is. And I know that somebody gonna fucking maybe make a song about hanging with the enemies maybe, or somebody gonna go and post something about hanging with the enemies, or I know motherfuckers is gonna do that, but this ain't my enemy.
Straight up.
So understand that. Understand that. You ain't my enemy. Right now you a little hurt, or you confused, or maybe you dealing with some shit. And when I say you, I'm talking to whoever this, if the shoe fit, I'm talking to you.
Wear that motherfucker.
But at the end of the day, if we supposed to be, we are black men. And my example that I'm trying to portray is for the next black man. You, whoever is willing to watch this. And hell yeah, I'm caught up emotionally in this thing. And the reason I'm caught up emotionally is because it's serious. Just as serious as these funerals. Just as serious as watching. Go talk to a mother of one of your ones that you loved that was killed by somebody that you love. Talk to their mother or their grandmama and ask them, hey, do you think I should still be going over there getting at them? And just ask them. See what they say. Sit there and let her fucking cry her heart out to you about how her world will never be the same. Or talk to a homie that's in there, gone, washed up, and ask him, hey man, where you stand on this? Let him be, he had to be in there for at least 10 years. Because I think at 10 years, you probably really waking the fuck up. Yeah. What you think?
Yeah.
And then talk to him. And ask him like, hey man, because they in there surviving with each other. They have to look out for each other. And when they come home, they're going to be good with each other still.
Like that.
We have to figure it out here how not to get, we don't have to go in there to get reprogrammed. We could program right here. We could function right here. Maybe right now we can't meet at a park, shake hands, and have drinks.